what happened was is I came down with an ear infection. Yeah. And I know, taking coconut oil and all my vitamins, you think, oh, I would never come down with something like that. But I do. I get it like once a year. And long story short, I had to go in for IV antibiotics because regular antibiotics, because of my immune system, and it just, doctor wanted it to get in my system right away. So for 3 days last week, I was going to the doctor every day for IV antibiotics. Well, also, he was giving me steroids for the ear infection and some other pain medicine. So for 3 days, I was getting pumped with all this medication. And, well, steroids, for one thing, makes me bloated. And that's why a lot of times I talk about the Enbrel that I take for the severe arthritis, and it shuts down the immune system. It stops the immune system attacking my joints, which I got this crazy, wacky condition called reactive arthritis. So what happens is that my body reacts to any signs of infections. It's going to fight the infection. But those little boogers decide, even though they're fighting the infection, wait a minute, they're thinking that the joints are the evil twin. So what they do is, as they're fighting the ear infection, they go travel to whatever joint they decide to attack and bombard my joints with inflammation and pain and all that other good stuff that I go through. So, yeah, so I get the IV antibiotics and I go on the prescription antibiotic and I get a little sick from it. Yeah, long story short, so I take it and I'm better. Today is Thursday. I came down with this last Tuesday. And I packed on a good 7 pounds with all the medications and the bloating and the water retention. So now it's time to get back into gear. And this time I'm going to be doing a program. Yeah, and I'm excited. So I'm sitting here and I'm showing. Oh God, I won't get too close to you guys. No, I'm not sick. I had the most wonderful evening and I'm just relaxing. Well, heck, I can't relax because I have to. I'm not going to go into detail about my health. Let's go this way, guys. But I suffer from an autoimmune inflammatory disease condition. It happened. Oh man, it happened in a blink of an eye. That's the problem with my condition. I could be moseying along, doing my own thing, doing really good on my food, walking every night, feeling great, going to bed on time. And then out of the blue, it just hits me and I go from being in remission to becoming out of remission. And when I say remission, I'm talking about my joints. And the type of joint disease I have is this. This is god ugly. Look at that. This finger, okay, this whole hand, you see I have no nails. It's ugly. And I'm showing you guys this because I'm for real. I'm not sugarcoating. Now you can look at my other hand. There's a decent nail. There's a decent nail. There's a decent nail. There's not a decent nail. And that's not a decent nail. You can tell by looking at my hands. This is what happens to my joints. Okay, this one here especially. Now, just think of my finger joints. Think of my toe joints. Yes. Right now I don't have any inflammation in my toe joints. But I always have two going on at the same time. This is what I figured out. And guess what I woke up to on Wednesday night was my knee. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. I swear to God, I'm not running. I'm not jogging any more than I normally would. And so I've been crippled more or less since Wednesday. And it kind of sucks because the whole plan was through thick and thin, when I get a flare up, I'm going to still stay on track. Some form of exercise. No, I don't. I didn't do it. Hot for Halloween, I had the same situation happen for me. Hot for Halloween 2009. And I made a video. It says back on Enbrel. And it's so ironic. It's happening again. But I'm not back on Enbrel. I can't go back on that. I'm documenting this for me. And I have an outbreak. Look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to get this all on film. Film. I don't know why I call that film. This is horrible. This is the worst it's been in a very long time. Okay? Look at nail should look like. You know, nice and healthy. No. This is what I'm going through right now. Look at that. I have never been in so much pain. This finger's been affected 3 or 4 times already. Look at the nail. This finger is not affected. This finger, but I have the worst outbreak right here. Right here. Today is August 8th, 2011. You tell me. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of living like I got some god-awful disease. And then I wake up and I can't walk. So today I was researching on disability. I don't know the first thing about disability. I can't type. I can't grasp anything. I can't, I couldn't even change the baby's diaper. That's how bad it is. So I'm going to end this. This is August 8th. I don't know if it's the blood pressure medicine, extra from the antibiotic that I took a month ago. It is horrible. I've never had something like this bad. Anyways, I'm gonna end it because I had a wonderful evening with my grandbaby.